Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Hello
Well,
again.
we'll have to have, there's David. I hear him.
My computer crashes every now and then. I'm hoping that it crashes often now so that it gets it out of its system before.
High holidays. Oh, that's a nightmare.
All right. So I was in the middle of.
Page 67.
Well,
Yeah.
I froze when Rona was just starting to speak. So what were you saying?
Oh.
So the second, where it says the root, the second word down says mitsu.
Yeah.
No,
The
mitsu.
second one there.
Mitsu?
Mitsuve.
Okay, so mitsu.
Where are we?
So how do we know?
The one that's bound to, obliged to, ordered. The second one is what you asked for, right?
Yeah, right. Mitsu vo, mitsu vu.
Mitzuve.
Mitsuve.
Mitzvah.
Oh, that's, I
So
got
this is very
Oh, I need to get my
confusing.
magnifying glass.
So
It's like the vowel oo.
the thing that's confusing about vav sometimes is sometimes it's a consonant when, if you're not careful, it looks like it's a vowel,
Right.
right?
How do we know to be careful though?
Yeah, how do you know which takes preference in the?
So let's look at that word. The second one down next to bound to, obliged to, ordered.
Right.
So
Meets.
what is the vowel? First, let's take one word letter at a time. First letter is mem.
Yeah.
You have a vowel for that, right? The shva.
Shva.
So next is the tzadi. What's the vowel for that? The three dots under.
Ooh.
So because of that, the vav has to be a consonant. Because you can't have two vowels in a row without a consonant.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
how
so
you know.
whenever it's two vowels, it's always a consonant.
Whenever the letter before the vav already has a vowel, it has
That's
to be
the
a consonant.
consonant.
That actually makes sense.
Thank you.
How do you pronounce the fourth word there? Command, order, and imperative.
Which one? Command, order, or
The
imperative?
last one.
The fourth word, which has the I got you. Sorry, I didn't catch you. So I'm having trouble. I don't know how to pronounce that word at all.
Where
Well,
again?
I'm not sure we had that vowel.
Right, that was
Did
it.
we? It's sivui. I don't think we have that vowel.
Is it
Sivui.
Which
Sivu or
we've had those.
Sivu?
We've had the vowel.
Sivui. So
Really?
that's good.
Sivui?
So let me explain. That u vowel, the vav with the dot,
Yeah.
when it's followed by a yud, like it is there, it's ui.
Oh, you know what you did? You
I don't
did
think we
tell us.
learned that.
No, we did. I forgot. We did learn that.
Well, there's a
I
good
should tell us
example
that.
of like, there you have two vav with the dots in a row,
Right.
right? And the first one needs to be a consonant, right? Can anybody explain why?
Sibui.
The first one
You
needs to be
can't
a
have two.
consonant.
You can't pronounce
You
two
can't have
vowels
two
together.
vowels in a row.
Let's hear from Mike.
You cannot have two vowels in a row.
Good. So give us the details.
Well, if
No.
the tzadi ui, it would be
Hold on.
So what's the vowel for the tzadi?
the e under
The
it.
E. So
So
then the
the
vav after it needs to be a consonant.
right. Okay, while I got your attention, I have a question.
Sure.
I don't get that either.
Page 65, line P.
65, line what? P?
P. The second and the third and fourth words with the double lammets.
Yeah.
Dulo. I said Dulo.
Because the schwa under the first lammet is silent.
The schwa.
Right.
But
I
that's
think we went over that. There's an exception to that when it's the same letter. You have two lameds, the same letter. I don't remember where in the book, but I think that was in this book. That when you have the same letter twice, and you add to the first,
Rule
you
4.
pronounce it.
One in the middle word is silent. There are exceptions, but don't worry about it.
Oh, so now it's time to start worrying about it, Mike. I think we had this exception in this book, but I'm not sure. So you
Yeah.
need to pronounce those.
Okay.
So it's do-la-la
Do-la-la.
and do-la-loo.
Do-la-la. Do-la-la.
Now,
Sounds like a 50s doo-wop song. A
Which,
do-la-la, a do-la-la.
oh,
Okay, do-la. Do-la-la. Okay, do-la-la. That's much.
Do-la-la and do-la-loo.
Do-
De-la-la.
But isn't that a ooh? Doesn't that a ooh in the end of it? So do-la-loo.
Do-la-loo. The
Do-la-la.
fourth one is do-la-loo.
La.
Okay, thank you.
need another D in there for doodly loo.
Do-la-la. I think we had that rule. I'm gonna find it.
Okay.
I should have put it on my cheat sheet though. Where's the schwa?
Two same consonants together, you pronounce
Oh.
them both.
Page 31. In the
Page
middle of
31.
Yeah.
I folded over this page because I have to look back at it so often.
Well, it's actually 32. Right at the top of page 32.
There's one exception.
Yep, that explains
There's no,
it. Two of the same
two
letter.
schwabs
And a
together.
schwa.
Pronounced the second one. I wrote it down, yeah.
No, this is if you have a schwa under the first of two of the same letter in a row, you have to pronounce
Okay.
it.
Pronounce the second. Okay. Double consonant, pronounce both. Exactly. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Just have to remember all the rules.
It's not really a question, but I'm having trouble remembering the schwa with the dot, which is pronounced E, the schwa with the line, which is pronounced I, and the schwa with the two
You're
dots.
talking about yud,
Oh,
not
the yud, sorry. And I just can't remember that. Maybe I just need
You're
to.
talking about like when the yud sort of follows the vowel. When the yud is part of the vowel. Is that what you're talking about? Can you say it again, Natalie? I didn't understand what you were saying.
I'm
Okay. Page 66. The ah before the yud.
The
Is
ah
I.
bef-
Oh,
Aye.
I. Yeah, it's I.
just getting them, the vowel sounds confused.
Vowels are confusing.
Vowels are confusing. So you might want to just open every once in a while to this back cover
Well,
inside.
that's
We
my
got
go
like a-
page.
Skip over the ones that we haven't had yet, but we've had most of them at this point, and just review them this way, all in a row here.
Yeah, I'll just have to do a little more memorizing.
Yeah.
hard.
So like you could use this and cover up and just test yourself with it. So anyway, yeah. So that vowel with the yud after it, it is I.
So, David, I have another word also, if we're done with that one.
Sure.
On page 72, row H, the second word.
72 row H.
All right.
So
H?
is it
Eight,
low
73.
Zates? Zates?
Low Sates.
Low Zates.
Yeah,
Okay.
Saudis.
What is that again
I
now?
don't see it.
70, 70.
Page 72, row H
Row H, is page
H
70.
on the top.
is the top. Right,
73.
the second word in.
Low.
Follow hay. Follow hay?
No,
Low.
no,
Sa-
H,
low
are you
Sa-
on page 72 at the top of the page?
That's 73. Okay.
Low Sates.
La
No.
za. Oh, that's
Low
Low tits.
Sates.
Lose.
Sates.
Lose.
Oh,
Low
Sates.
Sates.
So actually, David, would you read line H, all the words in line H for us slowly?
Sure. Everybody see where we are? Top of page 72, second line, it's row H.
H, yeah. Lay.
Late son. Low Sates. Low eights. Low Heich. Low Nain. Heat low Nain.
Thank you.
Low. Name. Low. Name.
All right, let's go. I can see like we could use like a little review here. Teresa, what was the part that you requested? Was page 64?
Yes, I think it's
Yeah,
64.
let's start with this.
This is gonna go today.
Let's
Like
start with
G.
this. Let's read 4 or 5 words each, starting with row G.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Who'd like to start?
I don't know.
I can
Oh,
start.
okay,
Okay,
good.
Teresa.
Rots,
Good.
mots,
Mm-hmm.
shots,
Good.
eights,
Excellent.
and lates.
There you go. Perfect. Who'd like to do the last 4 of the row?
What page are we on? I'm sorry, my
We're
pizza.
on
Page
page
64.
4, line G.
I'll do it.
Okay, Natalie?
Yates, Nates, no,
No.
Newts,
That's it.
Boots,
Mm-hmm.
Hoot.
That's it. Good. All right, line H, who'd like to do the first half?
I'll do it.
All right.
Vid,
Mm-hmm.
need,
Good.
chid,
Good.
vid,
Good.
and bid.
Excellent. Who'd like to finish the row?
Well,
Denise?
I will, okay.
Bed, bear,
Good.
Bech,
Good.
Ben.
Excellent. Row I, who'd like to do the first half? Rona?
Oh.
Sown,
Mhm.
sown,
Good.
yon,
Mhm.
yoon.
Good. Who'd like to finish it up?
I will.
I'll do it.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it.
Ruth?
I don't care.
Who? Me?
Ruth?
Okay.
Good.
Soon.
Good.
Air.
Say it again.
Ear.
It's an
Seer?
Seer.
Ear, right?
Seer, yes.
And then eed.
No, she's not doing this.
Oh, I'm
right.
sorry. Seed. I'm sorry. Seed.
Good. All right, row J. You want to take that first half, Carol?
Deem, Dom,
Good.
Dame,
Good.
and Dake.
Good. We'd like to finish it up? Steve?
So Reich, Yech, Yach, Yaz, Yos.
Yotes.
Yotes. I need to get more of a Z sound in there. Yotes.
Yes.
Yeah.
TS.
Yeah,
Yotes.
TS. TS.
So yachts and yotes.
That's it. Row K. Annie, will you
Becky
do
hasn't
this
gone yet.
Sama.
Zama,
Sama.
Zara,
Mhm.
Zara,
What was that third one?
Zaza,
Mhm.
Sada.
Sada.
Ziva.
Good. Becky, will you finish the row?
Sure.
Siva.
Tana,
Si.
Tala, Tava.
Good job. All right. Row L. Who'd like to take the first half? Everyone's done it, so we're on the second time around.
Sure.
I will.
Denise.
Let me do it.
Charrettes,
Good.
Eretz,
Good.
Meretz,
Good.
Meret,
Teretz.
and Beretz.
Terrence.
Oh, Teretz.
Good. All right.
What's the, David, what's the dot inside? Oh, that's the one we talked about already. But there's no reason for the dot inside?
In the side of the top.
Yeah.
It's,
There are grammatical reasons, but we're not going to learn them or
Okay.
worry about them.
we don't want to know about them.
We don't want
Don't ask, don't tell.
All right, who'd like to finish up the row L? Remember, when you have those two as in a row, the accent is on the beginning of the word. So Sheretz, Eretz, Meretz, Teretz. All right, Steve, finish it up.
Beretz.
Good.
Leretz.
Mhm.
Neretz.
Good. All right, row N, first half, Becky.
Yada, Yera, Yeshev, Yeshev.
Shave.
Yay,
Yes,
shave. They're all A's.
Shave. Those are A.
Yay, da, yay, ra,
Two dots. Two
Yeshev.
dots.
yay, shave.
Yeshev.
Yay, shave.
Yay,
Shave. It's an A.
Yay, shave. A.
yay, yay, red.
Yay,
You
raid.
did it again. You're saying add.
Excuse me, David. David?
Yes.
Yay, ray.
I'm sorry, I'm having a lot of difficulty hearing because everybody's kind of sounding it out at the same time, other than the person that's supposed to be doing it. Is there any way that we can like try to listen to the person that's supposed to be talking? I don't know how to.
Yes. Thank you for
Is that
sharing.
reasonable? I'm sorry if I'm sounding.
No, it is.
Oh,
I think
You're
it's
right.
reasonable.
You're right.
So there are two ways to solve that problem. One is for everyone to keep themselves muted when they're not talking,
Until they're called on.
right? And the other way is to not do that and not make any noise. But
Right,
usually
I
we ask people
appreciate.
to mute. Usually we mute.
I
people.
love the fact that people want to, try to sound it out right after. I'm totally like that. But I need to hear it right first before I can sound it out. So
Yeah, I'd
I
suggest we
appreciate
all
Why
mute
don't we, I could just mute everyone.
Yeah.
and then we can mute when we talk.
All right, so I'm going to mute everyone. And when you are speaking for the group, unmute yourself. Okay? All right. So finishing up row M, the last three. Who'd like to do that? Raise your hand. Natalie? Unmute yourself first.
Unmute me.
I did.
Tay Raid?
Good.
No?
Yes. Good.
Oh. Nay Raid? A Raid?
Good. Okay. I think we should stop there and go to the new chapter. I'm thinking we'll probably spend 2 weeks on. So let's all go to that new chapter, which is chapter 8 on page 74. And you see we've got our review, which is on page 74. But I'm going to skip to the new. Go over the review yourself for homework, as part of your homework. But let's go to page 75 to our 3 new letters. And the first one is called pay. And it makes the same sound as the letter P in English. And you see that it looks sort of like a cough, but it has a doohickey coming down. Right? Oh, actually, we haven't had the cough with a dot. Sorry about that. Let's start at the bottom. Cough. It looks sort of like the letter C backwards with a dot in the middle. And it actually makes the sound like a hard C, or like a K in kite. So that's cough. We've had chaf without the dot. And the way that we teach it to the kids is that the cough has a cough drop so that it doesn't. All right. It has a cough drop. All right. And the pay looks a lot like that. It's sort of like a look-alike letter, but it has a doohickey coming down from the top. See. And then we have our other letter in the middle, kuf, which also makes a K sound, the identical sound to cough. The second and third make the same sound. And that is, it has 2 parts the way it looks. They're not connected. And the lower one goes beneath the line. It's one of the only times that you have a letter that's not a final letter that goes below the line.
Would you say K is in cane? It looks like a cane.
Sure, I like that. It looks like a cane. It does look like a cane. Good. So, any questions so far about these 3 letters? Well, let's just practice sounding them out a little bit. Okay. So,
So the P, it has a P in it, like a little P.
oh, it has a P in it. Right. We
Which matters
we
'cause
tell the
there's another-
kids.
There's another version of this without the dot in it that's pronounced differently. So
Right.
it has a P in it.
Yeah.
That says a polka dot, same thing. P is nice.
As a polka dot, yeah.
The way that we teach it to the kids, we say that it has a penny in it. But I like P better, actually. It looks more like a P. Great. So let's do this little reading practice here. Why don't we each read, say, 4 letters, and unmute yourself when I ask you to. Teresa, will you go first? Line A. Just make the sound of the consonant.
Ka. Ka.
Good.
I'm sorry, the first one, yeah, ka, ka, ka.
Good.
Ka. I did that. Okay, good. You heard it. Go.
Great.
Is that the last one? Do I do the last one or is that good?
Are you asking to do a 5th one?
No, I was wondering if I was finished or not. I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
You.
I asked you to do 4.
Okay.
You did 4 and you did them perfectly.
Excellent. Thank you.
Excellent. Next 4, how about Rona?
Okay, on the 4th one that was read, is that ka?
Yes.
Okay, okay, thank you. So ka,
Good.
va, pa.
Excellent. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. The rest of the line, Ruth.
The fourth one. The fourth one from the end, which would be ka, pa, ka, pa.
Excellent. Any questions on that? All right, line B. Let's do line B. Carol, will you do the first four? Carol, you need to unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I
That's
forgot.
okay.
Okay, so the first one would be pay,
Good,
and then cha, and
good,
then ba, and then va.
excellent. Good. Next four, Annie.
Let's see. Ha, na, ba, na.
Excellent. Good. And the last five, Denise.
Wow, I'm blanking out on the.
On what the letter is?
Yeah. Is that a final cough?
No, the
No,
fourth
what is
one
it?
left. The one before it is a final cough.
Okay.
It's a Dalit. Duh.
Oh, I know the dollar. The one before that. That's where I was.
Oh, that's where you were. You're right.
Yeah.
It's a final cough.
Okay. Final ka, da, ra, pa, and I don't know about that. I'm so confused with that last one. Is it
The
a va?
little one, the littlest letter. Yod.
Oh, it's a yud. Okay.
It's a yod. Good. All right, line C.
A question?
Sure.
So the fifth from the end, cuff, and the second to last, cut, cook, they have the same sound, right? They're both K sounds?
No, the final chaf is usually a ch. It could have a dot to turn it to, it's a ch sound, the final chaf.
Oh.
Occasionally it has a dot to turn it into a k, but usually it's ch. Any other questions? All right, line C. Why don't you start us off, Steve?
Okay. So Aleph or silent.
Mm-hmm.
Zed.
Zadi.
Zadik. Ayin.
Good.
Dates.
Good.
Eights, I guess.
Final.
Final eights.
Zadi.
Final Zadik.
Good. Next four, Becky.
Kaf.
Good.
K, Dalid, Yud, Hey,
Excellent.
Chet. Oh, sorry.
All
Got
right,
carried away.
last four. That's okay, Becky. It's easy to get enthusiastic about this. Next four, Mike.
Chet, Tav, Kuf, and Pei.
Excellent. All right, let's go on to line D. Now let's do like half lines. Half lines. Who'd like to start? All right. How about Rona? Oh, wait, did Natalie go? Wait, maybe Natalie, why don't you start?
Ka, pa, pe, ke, ki,
Good. Finish the line, Mike.
P, Pei, K, Ku, Ko.
Excellent. All right, Ruth, first half of line E.
Sha,
Wait, no.
no?
That with a yud after it turns into
Shy,
shy.
shy, shy, pie,
Good.
kai,
Yep.
boo, No, cool, I'm sorry.
You were right, coup.
Cool.
One more.
Boo,
Good. All right, will you finish the line, Teresa?
Okay. Vu,
no, bo, bo,
co,
bo,
Mhm.
let's see,
po,
po, do, so, and is it yo?
That
Yo?
is. Good job,
Okay.
Teresa. All
Thank
right,
you.
line F, first half, Denise.
yes. Too much.
Deep,
Yep,
Leaf, ref,
reap,
that's it.
leaf,
Could everyone mute yourself except for Denise, please?
sorry.
Teep and heap.
Good. All right, the rest of the line. Carol? You have to mute yourself.
I'm sorry, which line?
F, starting
F.
with the fifth one in.
Heats,
Heap,
make,
good.
ache, vake, and yake.
Good job. All right, line D. Annie,
Yoke,
good,
dope,
good.
poke,
Hmm.
zoke.
Good job. Finish the line, Rona.
Okay, oak, book, shook, sook.
Good job. All right, line H. Steve,
All right. Kai, pie,
hmm,
Kai,
good.
and Keem.
Good job. Tricky ones. Becky, finish it up.
Peem, cane, pain, pen,
Yeah,
peeve,
good job. Let's skip I. Let's do these longer words, some of these longer words. So how many of us are there? There's 8, 10. Okay, so let's actually let us do I, and then we're going to start doing a whole row per person. All right. Will you start, Annie?
Co, who, co,
Good.
coots,
Mm-hmm.
poots.
Mm-hmm.
Should I keep going?
Yep, keep going.
Pock,
I'm lost.
cough, cock, cock,
Oh,
con, cov. We're I on bottom of 75.
Good.
where are we? I'm sorry.
That was line I, the last line on page 75.
On page 76?
So now we're going to page 76.
Oh, that's why I didn't have it. Okay.
David,
Yeah.
just the second word from the end on I there,
Mm-hmm.
the rule of why that's not a final nun. Does the Shava make a rule? Because with that, an N at the end is usually a final nun.
I believe that that's not an actual word, that if that were an actual word, it would be a
Okay.
final nun.
Okay, we're just curious. It was Becky's question, but she's so shy, I had to ask it.
Okay. All right. So let's do some breakout rooms now, and they're going to be short-ish breakout rooms. So what I want you to do is to do on page 76, lines J through P. All right. So let's see. Okay, here we go.
Wait a second.
You're there.
Shakates.
Chakates is correct. Very good, Ruth. Oh, David is David's with us too. All right, Becky, go ahead.
Oi. Hurrah.
K,
Hurrah.
K,
Good.
just K, just K, not K.
Hurrah.
There's a dot.
Oh, okay. Korah. Korach.
Right.
Good.
Koraim. Kolame. Kolale. Koave. Koave.
Good.
Yeah.
Ko.
No, not Ko,
Ko.
not Ko.
Kavod. Kavod.
Kavod.
Yeah,
Very
good.
good.
Good job, Becky.
And you even know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Lukach, Tukach, Tukad, Nukad, Menukad, I think.
Yes.
Minukav.
Good job. All right, I'm going to go join another group, folks.
Thank you, David. All right, Ruthie, you're up again.
Kayam.
Sounds Chinese, doesn't it, when you said that?
V'kayam. Kayin. Kiyum, Kiyumo, Kiva, and Kivu.
Okay. Ka, kava, a, ka,
Wait, do that
a,
again. Wait, the first one?
ka, ka. Actually, it would be ka, ka, I guess, ka, ka.
Yeah.
A, ka, a, yik, a, pa, yik, p, nak, and p, peen, peen k, wait, p, but that's silent.
I think
Peen,
that's right.
would be peen k? Sounds funny though, doesn't peen k?
David, you are muted. David, you are muted.
Peen k.
Thank you, Annie. Carol, I'm not sure if you're just having trouble saying the ch sound,
I
or whether you
could.
think it's k, because you're sounding sort of like it's a hard K, and almost all of these are ch.
Yeah, I probably do because I've never used, that is new for me, to be honest.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, you don't have it in English.
right. And my parents never spoke Yiddish, so they didn't have that either. So is the last
Have you
one
ever heard the
peen k?
word for marriage chuppah?
I've heard it, but I don't usually pronounce it. Yeah, I've heard
Oh.
it. Yes,
Or
I have heard that.
what's another one? Chutzpah.
Chutzpah. See, I say chutzpah. Do I know if I'm saying chutzpah? I don't have that cha with me too much.
Yeah, you might want to just practice making that sound.
I'll throw some seltzer in my mouth and practice it, huh?
Like gargling.
Exactly.
Other than that, you guys sound great.
So one
Thank you,
question,
Dave.
David.
Sure.
Line and the second to last word, there's a schwa on the first aleph, and there's two of the same letter together. Did you ignore that schwa in that case? It just is
In that case, it's just the
pig.
Pig.
Okay,
pig.
good. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go
Thank you,
join
Dave.
another group. See you guys later.
Okay, see ya. See you around town.
See you around town.
I'm going to be doing N, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is Enoch,
Mhm.
Right. Uh-huh.
Evoke,
Good. Yeah.
Evoke.
Good.
Oh, hi.
Good. Yes.
Poke.
Good.
Pake.
Good job.
Pate.
Good job, Teresa.
Very good. We have a question. On line M, the fourth one,
Yeah,
is that peyote?
that's correct.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'm going to do, Teresa, did you just do N? I
Yes.
think? I'll do O. So it's Kayam.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you. The Kayam.
Mm-hmm.
Kayam.
Mm-hmm.
Kiyum.
Mm-hmm.
Kiyuvum? No. Kiyumo?
That's it.
Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you.
You guys are doing great.
Kava and
Eva.
Kavu. Kiva.
Kiva. Yeah.
Kiva and Kivu.
Excellent.
Thank
All right,
you.
I'm going to go join another group. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, David.
Hello. Any questions?
Yes.
Yes, we do. On line, page 76, line N,
Mm-hmm.
the fifth word with the two Alephs.
Yeah,
Is that Pake?
that's correct.
Oh. Okay.
And what about line M, the third one?
Mm-hmm.
Vote?
No,
Yoked.
the yoked.
Okay. And line M, the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Pizza?
Yes, you know what that means?
Pizza.
Correct.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's good to know.
That's how they spell pizza in Israel.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
didn't know that. Do we have other questions?
No, that was it.
No, that was it.
It's getting
Okay.
harder.
What?
It's getting harder.
Yeah, we'll spend 2 weeks on this chapter. So I will, I'm going to end this breakout room in a minute. So I'll see you back.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Denise. Did you leave the breakout room early? You're muted.
I thought you said we were all going to leave.
Oh, well, you were right. I just closed the rooms, but
Okay.
you're the first one back.
Okay.
Welcome back, everyone.
Oh,
So there's one other piece of new content in this chapter, and I'm going to mention it today, but we're going to spend 2 weeks on this chapter just so you could start getting used to it. And it's on the top of page 77.
David, we had a question on one line of what we just were doing. Can we review that, or would you rather wait?
You could do it. You could ask.
Can you, on line M of page 76,
Yes.
could you read the third, fourth, fifth, the last four words of line M?
Sure. Piyot, peyot,
So it is.
lapidot, pinu.
We got them all right.
could you
Excellent.
also, could you
So the
do
yud,
on
so the
line-
yud, but so the yud sounded on 3 of those, but was silent on the last. We're just trying to figure out why. So, you said peyot, so you have the yud sound.
That is a tricky thing when it's before. See, the difference is in the second and third, the third and fourth word, the piyot in the peyot,
Yep.
yud is a consonant there.
And in the last
Everything
word,
else, all those other words,
it's, go ahead.
the last word, it's part of the vowel. All the other words, it's part of the E vowel.
Got it. Okay. And one other word in just below that, 2 lines below that, in row O,
Mhm.
The fourth word. How do you pronounce that fourth word, please?
Kiyum.
You. Okay. Thank you. Now we can, I appreciate that. Oh, Rona has a hand up also.
Rona?
Yeah, on line P, thank you. The fourth and the sixth words, could you say those?
The fourth and the sixth. Apayich
Yes,
and
thank you.
Pinche.
The last one again?
Pinche.
P. Oh, the yod is silent.
Yes. Both of the yods are silent.
Okay,
Where
thank you.
they're sort of like part of the vowel before it for both of those. So I'd say
So you
that,
wouldn't
like,
say P.
for homework this time, I would say just review chapter 8, just pages 74, 75, and 76. If you want a preview of the rest of the chapter, feel free to read ahead. You don't have to. And if you have more time, I would review chapter 7 again with your chavruta. Maybe do, the readings on pages 70 through 73.
Denise has a hand up also.
Yes, Denise.
Back on line O, page 76, the 1, 2, 3, the fourth and the fifth words, the yud has a dot in it.
Mm-hmm.
So how does it change it?
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Let me just say, it's not just there to confuse you. There is a grammatical reason. There are real sticklers for Hebrew who might pronounce it a little bit stronger.
Okay.
It's like an intensifier, but for our purposes, most American, non-Israeli speakers of Hebrew or readers of Hebrew, it's no different.
Are you ever going to say nice job, class, no homework?
Yeah,
We're not
on the last class.
well.
When we can all read.
So, so I would say homework, I would review pages 70 through 76.
Because you wrote all of it.
But I would focus on the new stuff. All right. And FYI, I'm pretty sure we are not going to have class the week going into Rosh Hashanah, the Thursday before Rosh Hashanah, Erev Rosh Hashanah, which is, what is the date?
You said we would all be speaking fluently before Rosh Hashanah.
I have sinned, my Lord. So in other words, no class on the 17th of September and the 24th of September.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll pick it up after that on October 1st. But we will have class for the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Can I ask a non-Hebrew question, class question?
Sure.
Are you participating in the trivia this Saturday?
No.
Oh,
We have a chance.
yeah, because your team and the rabbi's team have won the last 2 trivia contests.
I'm
We felt
retiring
that-
undefeated.
So we felt there was a fix, so now we don't have to worry about you.
Actually, it's not undefeated. I've only done trivia twice, and the first time my team came in, I don't know if it was last place, but like not near the top. And the second time my team won. And I think the first time is more representative of my trivia skills.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you, David. Everybody be safe and well.
Thank you. Great work, everyone.
Thank you
Thank
for your
you.
effort. Bye-bye.
Great week.
guys.
See you next
Bye,
week.
Ruthie.
Bye-bye. See ya. I guess I'm not swimming today.
No, we have thunder and lightning here
They
right
sent
now.
me a note saying the pool was closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.